If you've got issues with your father, with your dad that haven't been dealt with, hey, maybe he's been nasty to you, maybe you haven't had a good relationship, maybe you haven't seen him for a long time or haven't heard from him. I want to encourage you to get in touch with him. Here's another clip for a powerful story of a father and son and the lengths to which the father will go to help his son out. The World Ironman Championships is one of the most grueling events in a single day of sport. Yet it attracts the most unlikely candidates in Dick and Rick Hoyt. Dick, who is the father, is in his 60s, and Rick, in his 40s, can barely walk and barely talk.
Our message is, yes, you can. You can do anything you want to do as long as you make up your mind. You can do it.
It's a father and son story that'll bring tears to the eyes of anyone, especially when the Hoyt family were told that Rick was better off dead at birth.
January 10th, 1962. We knew there was something wrong, but we did not know exactly what. The doctor said, forget Rick. Put him away, put him in an institution. He's going to be nothing but a vegetable for the rest of his life. We cried a little bit. We talked, and then we said, no, we're not going to put Rick away. We're going to bring Rick home and bring him up with a child.
Dick saved whatever money he had and with donations built a computer to help Rick communicate. Rick's first words weren't daddy or mummy, but they were to cheer on his favorite hockey team.
It was Go Bruins.
Dick's a military man and he knows the meaning of commitment and staying healthy. It all started when Rick heard about a charity run for an athlete. Rick asked Dad, can we? And Dad said, yes.
The gun went off and we went off with all the other runners, and everybody thought that Rick and I would just go to the corner and turn around and come back. Well, we didn't. We finished the whole 5 miles, coming in next to last, but not last. And when we got home that night, Rick wrote on his computer, Dad, when I'm running, it feels like my disability disappears. So that was a very powerful message to me, that we finally found a sport that Rick could get involved in just like everybody else. Rick is my motivator. He inspires me. To me, he's the one out there competing, and I'm just loaning him my arms and my legs so that he can compete. There's just something that gets into me when I'm out there competing with Rick that I can't explain it, and we're able to go faster. And it's just an unbelievable feeling. Rick and I love the Ironman triathlon. To be out there competing with the best triathletes in the world, to be accepted to compete along with these triathletes. Just to be out there on that pier with all the other triathletes and then waiting in the water for that cannon to go off. It's just so exciting. The feeling coming down the finish line at Leahy Drive, it's just an awesome experience. With the crowd there, all the excitement, the noise, and the announcers announcing, all that, your adrenaline just gets flowing.
I may be disabled, but I live a very fulfilling life. And if someone takes the time to get to know me, they will realize that I am no different than anyone else.
Here he is. He graduated from public high school. He's graduated from college. He's out there competing in races and triathlons. He lives a happier life probably than 95% of the population. Rick would tell you that, you know, if he was physically able to do something, that he'd probably play basketball or football or hockey. But then he always says, no, the first thing he'd do is sit down and have me sit down in his wheelchair and he'd push me. You know, it really makes me feel good that you know, he appreciates, you know, what I'm trying to do to help him out, and he'd do the same thing for me.